Today I'm going to show you loading data from external web sources. It may be a web file or it may be external API or web services. Let's see how we can load the data from the external sources and consume it in our Qlik Sense data model. Let me have this connection. I'll first edit this connection. Change the endpoint URL. So connection succeeded. Let us save it. Now here, I'll just try to select the data from the API. Yeah, this is the data. So insert script. Now let's try to reload this. So it is selecting and then the data is loaded over here from resident table. It is showing resident. Oh, okay, got it. Why it is showing the issue. Alright, so I have just to unqualify star. Now this will work because we are qualifying these tables and the qualifying statement was applied on the first line, so it was affecting to all the succeeding fields. So since these fields were just qualified, so it was not able to find this FK data because FK data has also got this table name. That's why it was not loading. Okay, now you can see in the responses we would have one more data in the memory. So after it get reloaded, the data model is getting refreshed and I should be able to see one more table here. Yes, this is the another additional table. So let's have a preview on this. So this table name is data, and the details are available here: name, email address, gender, status, created date, and these all details are here. Same way we have product, comments, categories, product categories, and so on. Alright, so this is the type of a web service connectivity I shown you in Qlik Sense. This is how we would connect to a REST API. I can just name it as TST or distributor ID as employee ID. Now it will join with our existing data source. Yes, this data table, you need to see this. Yeah, this data DST, I just name it as distributor. So distributor is also joined as a data model. Okay, Now how many are female distributor, how many are male distributor, I can just take a information from this. Alright, so from REST API we got the direct informations. And product category, so we have product. I can just create one more table to get the product category. This is, we have the product table, product ID is there, and I'll try to connect this. Paste this once again. One more connection I'll set up. Set product category. Yeah, it is created. So I'll just fetch this also. I have this product ID, category ID, and okay, I don't have any category names over here. Okay, categories are also there. Here it has say, I'll just take this one as a category. So select this. This is category name, category ID, designation, status. Okay, this is category ID. Fine. So in our product table, we also have okay, we don't have any category over here. Only product ID is there. So here one thing we have to check that every tables we have the REST table. We have to add the script over here, and there is a product category. I'll just take up this and add this category. Category relation table basically. So what I'll do, I'll just break a connection with this product table, product category. Here I'll just try to fetch this relationship table. This is product ID and this is category ID. So fine, this product ID will be joined with this. Now we have a product ID. Product ID, okay, all right. Product ID, and this will be joined with that category relation table, and this product category ID will be joined with this table. Okay, ID will be joined with this. Okay, all right. So let's just reload. I should be able to see my product table would have category table related to it. Okay, it has got a synthetic key. Let's see what was made a synthetic key for this. Oh, there is also a loop formed over here. Alright, so let us not get into the complexity. Let us first understand this. It will take much time if you go to resolve this. So let us move on to the new topic. I will just reload this and go to the new topic. So now this relationship is perfect. You can see there is no synthetic, there is also synthetic key here. Drop table, this table. Then it will not have any synthetic key now. Okay, there is no synthetic key. It's fully loaded and perfectly loaded here. We have this distributed table and here we have the details. Okay, fine. I hope you would have liked this tutorial. Thanks for watching. Stay connected. Bye bye.